Welcome to this brief review of events and activities at the 80th International Serra Convention held in Chiang Mai, Thailand from June 22nd through 25th, 2023. This global event helped inject energy into many regions around the world experiencing vocational crises. The Serra organization continues their effort to help ensure that the Catholic Church has a sufficient number of priests, brothers, and sisters for the future. This year's convention theme comes from Apostle John's first chapter, verse 39, where he invites two disciples, and in fact, he invites all of us to come and see. Come and see the exciting things that are happening all over the world in support and growth of Catholic vocations. Serrans arriving from around the world enjoyed the Chiang Mai Empress Hotel. It was less than 3 miles from the airport, a quick 10-minute drive. Many people arrived early, allowing them to take advantage of pre-event tours. Whether it was visiting elephant reserves, touring numerous religious temples, playing a round of golf, or frolicking through crowded shopping markets, it was obvious Serrans were there enjoying Thailand. Our hotel was a short 5-minute walk to Chiang Mai's Cathedral of the Sacred Heart of Jesus. Almost 450 Serrans from 13 countries around the world joined 4 cardinals, 1 archbishop, and 1 bishop to celebrate this event's Thursday evening opening Mass. Dozens of priests from all over the world joined in concelebrating this Mass. Peter Brian Wells, who is Archbishop and Apostolic Nuncio to Thailand, Cambodia, and Laos, at the end of opening Mass welcomed attendees and thanked them for making a lasting difference in our church by promoting vocations. After making brief comments, he passed the podium to Bishop Francis, Bishop of Chiang Mai, who closed the opening Mass. He encouraged Catholics to go out of their comfort zones and become promoters of vocations. The bishop said that, in order for Catholics to effectively promote vocations, we must empty ourselves and listen attentively to our own difficulties, trials, needs, joys, and celebrations, up to the point of sharing them with other people in the world. Serrans heard numerous talks and keynote speakers. Friday and Saturday, we were blessed to have a young Serran, a military officer in the Royal Thai Army, Lieutenant Colonel Charles, as our Master of Ceremonies. He introduced over a dozen speakers and talks which addressed numerous key aspects of Catholic vocations around the world. Here are summaries from just a few of the speakers. His Eminence Cardinal Mark is the Prefect Emeritus of the Dicastery for Bishops. He underscored Pope Francis's enthusiastic commitment to Serra's support of vocations. Cardinal noted there are 2 ways of living the priesthood, one as an ordained minister and the other as a lay baptized. As lay baptized, we Serrans exercise our filial priesthood through our generous promotion and support of vocations. He is convinced that this support is important to the future of our Catholic Church. Another keynote speaker was Cardinal Charles Bo, Archbishop of Myanmar. Cardinal Bo spoke several times throughout the conference. He reiterated Pope Francis' thoughts that a vocation is a gift and a task, a source of new life and true joy for ourselves and the Church. We must remember that promoting vocations is not just about setting up new programs and seminars. Vocations are fostered when young men and women have an uplifting and transformative Christian experience with a community of Catholics united in prayer and with Christ. Mary, a dynamic Catholic businesswoman, gave a keynote address entitled, "How God Called Me from Being a Buddhist to Becoming a Catholic." Her devout Buddhist parents sent Mary to a Catholic school. This planted a seed of faith in her as a child. After business college, Mary became a co-founder and first managing director of one of the largest finance and security companies in Thailand. By age 30, she was at the top of the world. The next 15 years, she had bouts with evil and corruption, leaving her bankrupt and in deep depression and despair. Finally hitting bottom, it was God's seed planted in her as a child that carried her through. God worked wonders in her conversion story. As she closed, she noted, "If your heart is full of good news and Jesus Christ, it will spill over. You can't keep it for yourself." Mary's energy, faith, focus, and enthusiasm were contagious. On Thursday evening, after the event's opening mass, we experienced an energetic group of kindergartners performing a traditional Thai dance. They all knew that this was a Serra event for Catholic vocations. After their dance, the cardinals personally handed each child a Catholic token of thanks for them to cherish. Saturday afternoon, a large group of high school students provided inspirational dance and music with a Catholic vocation theme. These students were part of a group called Young Serrans. After their inspirational dance and music presentation, we had an opportunity to hear a number of personal testimonies from young college and post-college individuals. These individuals related their personal story of God's call. Some of them were called to join the Catholic faith. Some were called to the priesthood, while others were called to religious or consecrated life. Some traveled only minutes to get to this Thailand conference, while others traveled halfway around the world. Yet no matter how far they came, each person left with a full heart and experience from this international conference. Each carried a crystallized understanding of the global importance Serra's vocational work has on our Catholic Church, both now and in the future. You might say that attendees really got the big picture of what Serra is doing for our world, and they headed home to share it with their local communities. How about you? Next year's 81st International Serra Conference will be in the United States, in New Orleans, Louisiana, on August 8th through 11th, 2024. Come see that big picture of Serra. Get that crystallized understanding of the global importance Serra's vocational work has, and join us for the fun. And speaking of fun, yes, we did have fun in Thailand. Most of the fun after a bath is getting dirty again.